curve. This is Kevin Hardaway. It's the Orlando Magic taking on the Detroit Pistons. A look at the Magic starting group. We've got Shaquille O'Neal. Anderson is out there with Hardaway. Then there's Grant, and it's Royal in at the 3 slot. And for Detroit, Mahorn is out there with Bill Laimbeer. Then there's Thomas. Then there's Aguayo. And it's Dumars in at the shooting guard position. The Magic shooting their first free throws of the game. The first one falls. Hardaway hits them both. Thomas with the ball. The feed to Dumars. Inside to Laimbeer. 6 to shoot. Dumars. That is good.
Yeah, they're not going to miss too many of those. That's high percentage stuff there.
Detroit on D. Hardaway kicks to Shaq. Laimbeer on him. Shaq dishing to Hardaway. Hits the jump hook.
The defense that time didn't do quite enough. I mean, it takes a lot of effort to stop him when he gets in tight.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. The Magic head coach and I had a chance to talk just for a bit. He told me he thought this game would hinge on the quality of looks they get from their sets. He said, we know we can hit open shots when we get them. It's a matter of executing properly, setting good picks, and finding open spaces so we can get the most out of our possessions. Let's see if they can do it, guys.
Okay, Doris, well, the offensive approach, a primary force in the game plan today, guys.
As it should be, Kevin. I mean, they're the type of team where if they can get their offense clicking, everything else falls into place.
Exactly. For them, more than most teams, so much depends on the effectiveness of their offense. It usually is the beginning of their best defense.
Now here is Hardaway. Left side, Hardaway. And that one's good. Hardaway has got 6.
Well, he's one of their anchors at the offensive end, guys, because he can make plays like that all the time.
Tipped away. Here's the break. Goes up. The monster one-hand slam.
All business there, not messing around one bit. Flushed it right with one hand.
He never does, Clark. He never does.
Well, that's kind of his trademark, those slams like that one.
That was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Sprite. Hardaway has gone 3 for 5 from the field. Dumars the pass to Thomas. Stolen by Anderson. He feeds it to Hardaway.
Oh! Hammer time! Wow. Hammer time!
And he slams it in one-handed.
Man, oh man, finishing with flavor.
Yeah, he put something extra on that one. You're right.
And the bench going wild, guys. They love it. What an amazing dunk.
Aguayo working against Royal with the fadeaway. The rebound by Anderson.
Looked like he rushed that one, guys. The defense was out of position. He was wide open, just couldn't take advantage. They built an early lead here, really pushing ahead.
Well, they've got a huge advantage, points in the paint, Steve, and they're attacking early, so taking advantage of scoring in close.
Here is Thomas. And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here.
He has to be concerned with all the missed shots. I mean, it happens to every team, but you have to find a way to keep being productive even when you go through a shooting drought.
He might be trying to tell them to get to the free throw line. You know, all teams go cold at points during the game, but the good teams still find ways to score.
Hardaway up top, over Thomas. They grab their own miss. Out to Hardaway from deep. And it's Hardaway again missing. Pistons trail by 10. Thomas passes to Aguayo. Hardaway with the steal. Left side, Hardaway. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Shaq.
This defense has been way too soft early on. They've got to start playing with some energy.
You know, Steve, do something, anything to throw their shooters out of rhythm is what's got to happen here.
He kicks it to Dumars. Here's Orlando now. They're on a 14-4 run. Hardaway kicks to Grant. He passes it to Royal. Bill Lambier with the rebound. Lambier's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Here's Dumars. That's good, and it's Thomas picking up the assist. Dumars got 6.
That's how you exploit that defense. Take the ball right to the basket.
Hardaway against Thomas. Here's Anderson.
Huge advantage for them already.
And as well as they've played at both ends so far, this lead might continue to grow.
Passes it to Aguirre. Hardaway against Mahorn. There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Aguirre against Hardaway. Gets the bucket. 12 points for him.
Yeah, things could not be going much better for them so far, particularly offensively.
I'll say, I mean, you don't see too many first quarter leads this big.
Aguirre. It's hauled in by the Magic.
Got a pretty good look at the basket, but defensively they did a nice job.
Oh, he knocks it in! A beautiful buzzer beater.
Just in time.
Well, he just throws up a prayer and it gets answered.
And those kind of shots are such a big lift for any team going into a break.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Magic lead by 16. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter. Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. Guys, we've seen the Magic really take control here.
And you could see early on, guys, they were going to go inside and try to establish their offense in the paint area. That's exactly what they've done.
And I think that's exactly where they should continue to attack moving forward, Steve.
On the court for Orlando, Hardaway is out there with Shaw. Then there's Scott. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. And it's Grant in at the force line. Scooped up to the middle. Shaw passes to Scott. Good ball movement here by the Magic. There's the pass to Shaw. Dives for it. No good. Pistons trail by 16. Here's Johnson.
The defense left him just a little window to get through, and he just ducked in for the layup. Terrific job.
Scott against Aguirre. Scott kicks to Hardaway. Thomas with the steal. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. Aguirre. That drops. Aguirre's got his first points in this one.
Yeah, he's just embarrassing the defense right now because didn't really need to double clutch there.
And the Pistons making a change here. Dumars is checked in. And a change for the Magic. Anderson, he's checked in for Shaw. Now here is Hardaway. 12 points for him. There's the bucket. Good. Anderson's got 8 points.
They can't seem to stop anybody inside.
They got to know that if they don't make life tougher in the paint, the opponent is just going to keep going there. I mean, it's not like they'll get tired of all these in-close opportunities.
Pass to Hardaway. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Here's Anderson. No good on the three.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
It's Dumars on the wing. Puts the lead pass in front of him. It's blocked by Shaq. The Magic leading by 12. Outside Hardaway. From the arc. That's good. Anderson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, he can shoot the three. We know that. But I'm not sure the D does. I mean, they weren't anywhere near him on that possession.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
They've been very untidy with the ball here. You commit turnovers when you try to do too much or you force it. They need to focus on making the simple play, good passes, and moving the ball around.
Thomas against Hardaway. Thomas, no good. With the prospect of making a big lead even bigger.
Yeah, and they've got to jump at the chance to actually stretch this thing out even more.
Good point. And Shaq with the slam.
That's what he's all about. That's who he is, retrieving those misses and exploding right back to the bucket.
Prime example of it right there, no question. Good point, Clark.
Yeah, great rebounder and a great finisher, so that's a difficult combination to deal with for the defense.
Thomas goes in. A second chance effort. Aguirre kicks to Lambier. Rodman dishes to Lambier. The dish to Dumars. Lambier with a screen on Anderson. Thomas passes to Aguirre. That's good, and it's Thomas picking up the assist. Thomas got 4 assists in the game.
And that's his first three-pointer, so maybe that one will get him started.
And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Well, the old adage was whoever gets the best player wins the trade. But the Nuggets traded away Carmelo, and the Jazz traded away Darren Williams, and both made the playoffs last season and have a foundation laid now for great success going forward.
James Edwards checked in for Detroit.
And check out your point guard showing you major bounce above the rim.
How about this? The smaller the player, the bigger the highlight.
I love that.
And that was a highlight. Terrific finish.
Detroit, no good that time either. And you look at these Nuggets and Jazz teams, Steve, and you have to think they're pretty happy with the value they got in return for those trades Clark just talked about.
Yeah, especially in situations where you know you're going to lose your player. Everybody in the league knows you're going to lose your star player. So you really don't have great leverage. And I thought both the Nuggets and the Jazz did an excellent job of maxing out those trades and doing about as well as they possibly could.
The Magic leading by 16. Hardaway passes to Bowie. Back to Hardaway. Shot clock at 6. He passes to Bowie. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Jams it straight down.
Not stop. There's no way to stop that. I mean, there's nothing you can do when he's coming at him like that.
Well, that's right, Clark. Steve, he is a dangerous, dangerous player.
Yeah, especially when he gets to that launching pad right there in the lane. I mean, pretty one-handed finish. That was nice.
So for the Pistons, Aguirre's checked in for Edwards. And it's Johnson in for Joe Dumars. Then for the Magic, Anderson comes in for Bowie. Shaw subbed in for Hardaway. And it's out of bounds to the Pistons as Detroit retains possession.
14 seconds.
24 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Now, here's Thomas. Still looking to get on the scoreboard. 5 on the clock. Here's Lambier. That's good. It's Thomas picking up the assist.
Boy, such a great touch. And with his size, I mean, he can go anywhere he wants offensively.
Here is Shaw. Shaq with the screen. And he drains it.
Ooh-wee, Kevin. That was a big shot to extend their lead and send them into halftime with momentum.
A dominating first half of basketball.